For more perspective here on this trend we're seeing, let's bring in Ahmed Banafa, an engineering professor at San Jose State University and a cybersecurity expert. Professor, good to see you. Thank you for the time. So we're seeing all these major tech companies, they have made major investments in AI, which, as we've talked about, requires an incredible amount of power. How is all of that driving this push toward nuclear energy to bring online more of these data centers?
Well, here's the numbers. First, good to talk to you again, Alex. Here's the big picture here. Last year, Google by itself, consumer power of 24 terawatts hour. Just to understand the size, 1 terawatt hour will power about 70,000 homes for a whole year. So that gives you the scale of the power that needed by the data centers. And typically it's because of the AI revolution here. Now, what they have done, they have this promise about going with the clean energy. And nuclear power is the best choice. Why? Because they can give them this kind of access very quickly. At the top of that, the reactors they're looking for is something called modular reactors, which is about a third of the traditional one. It's faster, and you can scale them up, when it comes to if you need something in the future. And the first reactor that's going to be active for Google is in 2030. So this is the plan for this, because you know that whenever you talk about AI, you're talking about devices that are hungry for power.
Yeah, and so you talked about it. Amazon and Google, they are certainly looking toward these small modular reactors here. So it's going to be a few years before the technology is more widely available. How much more cost effective are those smaller modular reactors going to be compared with larger nuclear plants?
I mean, they are cheaper when it comes to, and they're faster in building them. And at the same time, they're scalable, so it really makes sense for them to start with it. Besides, they have to get the approval of the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. Now, an interest here, Alex, and I lived in Pennsylvania for a long time, and I know that area of the 3 Mile Island. The incident that happened in 1979 and all the movies that came after that incident, and everybody's scared of the nuclear power. The nuclear power is actually 20% of the power that we are using in the United States. So as electric power, it's coming from nuclear sources. The key thing here about it is because they're small and they can be scaled and can be replicated, it's more effective for them. And there are a certain number, which is the efficiency factor. For the nuclear reactor is about 93%. They can go to maximum power compared to something like 70 to 80 for any other source of power. So that's why it's attractive.
And as you just mentioned a moment ago, Professor, these major tech companies, they have all pledged to run their operations with emissions-free power by the year 2030. Does that sound like a realistic goal to be able to reach with the way we're seeing AI just sort of booming at this moment, and you have this greater demand for energy?
It's going to be difficult for them to, because we are in 2025 now. It's almost 2025. 5 years is not a long time, to achieve that. Beside, the power of the AI is increasing by the minute. We're talking about new hard drives, new, GPUs, graphical processing unit, or chips coming from NVIDIA that's very hungry for the power. So, but I have seen some numbers now. They're pushing this one to 2040, or 2050 to be more realistic about to achieve this 100% no emission.
Yeah, but certainly a major shift in the way that people view nuclear energy here, and all these major tech companies really leaning into it in a significant way. Appreciate your perspective here. Good to have you on.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more news after the break.